Jacksonville Center, Delta 6101 at flight level 380.
L 6101, JAX Center, squawk 7403.
Squawk 7403 for Delta 6101.
JAX Center, American 1 descending at a 23.8 on the sign fail for 36 left. Plus.
American 1, JAX Center, squawk 7421.
There you go.
Jacksonville Center, Southwest 6569 with you, flight level 340.
Southwest 6569, JAX Center, squawk 7324.
7324, Southwest 6569.
Delta 6101, your radar contact about 20 southeast of the Savannah VOR. Descend via the Thor 2 arrival, Orlando altimeter 3008.
Descend via Thor 2 arrival, altimeter, say altimeter again.
The Orlando altimeter 3008.
Descend arrival, Thor 2, altimeter 3008.
American 1 radar contact about 8 miles south of the Ormond Beach VOR. Descend via the Seinfeld 3 arrival, Orlando altimeter 3008.
Okay, descend via the Seinfeld 3, copy the meet American 1.
American 1, expect a visual approach, runway 36 left.
Okay, expect the visual 36 left, American 1.
Potential aircraft, Orlando 8 is Alpha now, current, Orlando altimeter 3008.
JAX American 1 requesting the RNAV 36 left.
American 1, expect the RNAV runway 36 left approach.
Thank you.
All right, welcome back to the stream, guys. You guys that are checking in, I really apologize. I had a huge problem with audio for VATSIM. I still have a problem with audio for VATSIM. Somehow I finagled it to work, so we're going to try to finish out this session. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to troubleshoot that tomorrow, but it is what it is. Just sending out a few pre-departure clearances here at Orlando. Some guys on the ground down in Orlando. Just sending them some pre-departure clearances through our tower data link system. Some guys going down to the Miami area. All right, so those are all sent out. Southwest 543, advise when you have information alpha, you expect a visual approach and wait 35 left, 35 left.
Stand by for Southwest 543.
Southwest 6569, radar contact about 8 miles northeast of the Columbia VOR, maintain level 340.
Roger, maintain flight level 340, Southwest 6569.
Jacksonville Center, Southwest 543 with information alpha, expecting 35 right visual.
Roger. And potential aircraft in the chat or in the on the frequency. I do have a YouTube channel if you guys want to check it out. I put the link in the chat there. It's on YouTube. Give it a shot. Give me a like. Give me a subscribe. I'd love it. Appreciate it.
Roger, we'll check that one out for you. Southwest 543.
All right, who we got in the chat here? Oh, your friend told you. He told you the right thing, man. Welcome. Welcome to ZJX. It's Mika VT, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the audio for VATSIM. Never had an issue, even with all the previous videos that I've made. Last night or last week, I was doing the live stream and had all
Jacksonville
kinds of
Center, good evening.
problems.
Southwest 4681, passing 9,400 for 15,000, direct Crosby.
Southwest 4681, Jacksonville Center. Roger, Club, maintain level 410.
Flight level 410, Southwest 4681.
Hey, all right, Southwest 543 is in the house. Appreciate it, Tyler. Thanks for stepping in. Yeah, how's the volume sounding, guys? I had to do a couple things with the audio for VATSIM. Just the volume sounds pretty good. Just make sure you let me know, please. Appreciate it. Just make sure my volume and the pilot's volume seems pretty equal. If you think it needs some adjustment, let me know. Nice, nice. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, yeah, just light it up. I'd be happy to answer questions. Hopefully, it'll be a much less busy session. The last session I did last week, if you guys watched that stream from last week, it was an insane amount of traffic. I really didn't have any time to talk to anybody, honestly, till the very beginning and the very end. Everything in the middle was just continuous pilot chatter, so it got really, really super busy. So one of you guys says you're new to VATSIM. What's it say? All right, Southwest. Jeff Schubert, man, thanks for logging on, man. Appreciate it. Let's see. It says one of you guys said you were new. Let's see. VATSIM, a lot to take in. Yeah. So yeah. So we really do try to mimic. We really do try to mimic real world operations as much as we can. Obviously, some stuff, you know, it's just over the top. It doesn't really apply to VATSIM, but in general, we try to employ all the SID stars, routing, all the procedures at the airports are all. We have all the real world data from Freedom of Information Act, so we can pull all the SOPs for the airports, all the letters of agreements between facilities, so we can try to make everything on our end as realistic as we can. Obviously, as you can tell through these radar clients, Ross Carlson, who made these radar clients, did an amazing job kind of updating these clients. We had great clients before that he made, but you know, this new thing that we have called CRC, Consolidated Radar Client, is really great, and we're really loving the new stuff here. So we got some guys coming down into Orlando here. We got two guys. These two guys are coming into Orlando. American 1, descend to maintain 3,000 unrestricted.
Unrestricted down to 3,000, American 1.
So he's requesting the RNAV 36 left. So I can pull that up for you guys if you guys want to see that. So we usually land on the outer rails, depart on the inner rails. I do try to put people on 35 left because it's such a huge taxi, 35 right and 17 left. I do try to land people on the inner rails on that side of the airport. RNAV 36 left. So in the real world, they do vector to final on the RNAV. They generally don't send you to the fix. They usually vector you onto the final. I'm going to send him to Amoebi right here. So I'll just send him to 3,000, which is the altitude for Amoebi. You can see Amoebi is 3,000 right here. So I'll just send him to 3, just send a direct Amoebi. Little handoff here to Miami Center. Just heard another aircraft file a flight plan here. I guess it went away. All right. Guess not. Got a couple of guys on the ground down here in Orlando. I can show you guys the ASDEX file.
Jacksonville, Volunteer 820 with
There
you,
he
gate
is.
59er. We're ready to taxi.
So he's calling for taxi right here, Volunteer 820. Volunteer 820, Jacksonville Center. Hello, you said you have information Alpha?
That's gate 59er at Orlando.
Yes, sir. Do you have the current ATIS Alpha? Military 20, no problem. Just let me know when you have ATIS Alpha for now. Runway 36 right, taxi via Charlie Bravo 10.
Jacksonville Volunteer 820, gate 59 Orlando. We're ready to taxi.
Military 20, can you hear Jacksonville Center?
Yeah, I got your 5 by now. I had a audio setting problem.
Okay, no problem. Volunteer 20, Roger. Just let me know when you have information Alpha down there at Orlando, runway 36 right, taxi via Charlie Bravo 10.
Yeah, we've got Alpha on board, and we'll taxi Charlie Bravo 10, Volunteer 20.
Somebody put a little X mark down here at the end of this runway and trying to fix that. I'm trying to remember how to do it. This stuff sometimes is so complicated with all this, all these new map things that we have here. Let's see. JetBlue 420, contact Miami Center 135.17. Have a good night.
Miami Center 135.17, JetBlue 420. Thank you, see you.
See you later. Let's see. CRC to observe. Yeah, you can. You can log in.
Jacksonville, good evening. FedEx 77 Heavies out of Tampa, climbing 12000, looking for higher.
FedEx 77 Jacksonville Center, climb and maintain level 340.
340 for 77 Heavy.
Yeah, you can log on as an observer in VATSIM. You just have to have a VATSIM. You just have to. I think you actually have to already. I think you have to be set up in the system as a controller. But once you're set up in the system as a controller, you should be able to log in and observe. Got some adult beverages here. A little nice German Hefeweizen. Cheers to everybody. Thanks for checking out the stream. So this is our ASDEX file. This is a ground radar. This is a real-world simulation of ground radar. So if you go into any large Bravo airports, they're going to have ground radar. If you look at the chart.
Hey, Laura for American One.
American One, turn right heading 290 and descend to maintain 3000.
Heading 293,000, American One.
So I sent him down to 3000 originally. I guess he didn't hear me. American One, clear direct to Meebe, intercept the final runway 36 left.
Okay, direct to Meebe, join the 36 left, final American One.
Southwest 543 for Jacksonville Center.
Southwest 543, go ahead.
Are you passing us off onto Miami Center on final for 35 right, or are we staying with you?
No, we own Orlando, and Miami owns Tampa.
Roger.
Southwest 543, descend to maintain 3000 unrestricted.
How long you got?
3000 unrestricted for 543.
I'm going to be on until probably 11. Can you hear me? 11, yeah. I got a training session at 11.
With who?
Ian.
I'm not sure who Ian is. Who is Ian?
Which Ian is it?
I don't know. There's a lot of them here.
Let's see. Yeah, Ian Bowen, yeah.
Okay, what is he doing? S3?
S3, yeah.
Are you going live or?
Oh no, it's going to be our first session, so we're just going to probably just have a little discussion, set up, stars and all that stuff.
Cool.
Yeah. Record 1 across, Amoeba at 3000, cleared RNAV runway 36 left approach.
Maybe 3 clear for RNAV 36 left, American 1.
All right, let's see what you guys are saying here in the chat. Yeah, so VRC is going to be gone. Well, you can probably still log on with VRC, but I don't think it's going to, well, I think actually they're going to be disconnecting that from the network. I don't think you're even going to be able to connect with VRC coming up very soon. I'm not sure what the exact date is, but I heard sometime in January it's going to be gone forever. So, yep. John, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, VRC was my go-to client when I was super busy and needed to cheat a lot. You could really cheat with VRC, especially on center. There's no more cheating, so things get a lot more hectic on center when you're top down. It's a little bit more complicated. So I'm still trying to get used to it, but I'm getting there. American 1, the wind's 300 at Fife, runway 36 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 36 left, American 1.
Volunteer 820 holding short, 36 right.
Volunteer 820, roger, RNAV to fax, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to fax, clear for takeoff, 36 right, Volunteer 820.
So this aircraft is on one of our departure SIDs to the north, the GME3 departure. We have an interesting situation here at Orlando. Our northbound SIDs are pilot nav, so that means that the aircraft goes to the first RNAV fix and flies the rest of the route without any further intervention from the controller. So you can see here, this is the GME departure. For the north flow, the aircraft goes to fax and then continues its route with a top altitude of 16,000. So northbound, the top altitude is 16,000. Southbound, the top altitude is 7,000. And then when they're southbound, they go to one of these two fixes and then fly a heading. And this has always been a problem with the aircraft or the pilots not flying this heading after departure. And they just turn toward the next some fix northbound here, and this creates a huge problem for us because we need to manage the traffic that's down on the downwind. So that's the problem. So we've been having an issue with that, so I'm just trying to do as much education as I can about these departures out of Orlando southbound. Tonight, northbound, it's no big deal. It's just, straight out, follow the route, you're good to go. But southbound's always an issue. So I got a guy going into Sanford, Florida. Sanford is another airport here in the Orlando area that Allegiant is based here. It's north of Orlando, probably about probably 12 miles here or so. So the winds right now are out of the west. We're going to be using 27 right here at Sanford tonight. This guy's on the downwind nicely here. He should be going down to 3,000. So he's 5.2 thousand for 3,000. I'm going to turn him on the base here in just a minute. Let's see what we got here. Sam Valencia. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Get back at ATC. So Elvis fan. All right. Yeah. Just need to find time. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, obviously, it is honestly 100% a Southwest 543. Looks like you turned a base on your own there. Do you have the field in sight?
Roger, field in sight 543.
Southwest 543, clear visual approach on way 35 left. Southwest 543, cleared visual approach on way 35 left.
Clear to 35 left, Southwest 543.
So again, on these stars, just check the last waypoint sends you on a heading that sends you southbound until you're given a base turn from the controller. It's another problem we have here at Orlando. I like to try to educate people about. American 1, you have a gate assignment tonight?
Gate 54 for American 1.
Roger, stand by. Volunteer 820, radar contacts, altitude.
Volunteer 820 5000.
Volunteer 820, climb and maintain 16,000.
Up to 16,000, volunteer 20.
Southwest 543, radar contact lost.
Radar contact lost.
You just reset up my auto track stuff because I had to log off and back on again. MCO, and then I want Daytona.
Jacksonville, good evening, Delta 919, we're level 12000.
Delta 919, JAX Center, climb and maintain level 360.
Roger, climb now 360, Delta 919.
CSC Charleston, Daytona, Pensacola, and I got Jacksonville down there, so got Jacksonville approach on down there, so I don't have to worry about that. American 1, cross runway 36 right and taxi to the ramp. You said 54?
Affirmative, call sign blocked. Is that for American 1, cleared to cross 36 right?
American 1, roger. Cross runway 36 right, taxi to the ramp via right on Charlie, then Bravo 6 on the ramp. Have a good weekend.
Charlie, Bravo 6 ramp, cleared to cross 36 right, American 1, thanks. Thank you, Howard.
You're welcome. Delta 6101, expect a visual approach on way 27 right to 27 right. The Orlando altimeter 3008.
Expect visual 27 right, Delta 6101.
He's got an intruder up here, send him to contact me. Get a hold of him. Jeffrey B, how's it going, man? What fix? What fix you talking about, my friend? I'm going to be on till 11, or just before 11. I got a training session at 11 tonight. Oh, Elvis fan threw out of Orlando earlier. Sweet. Yeah. Oh, what was the fix? Oh, I don't know, man. It's still kind of broken. If you guys can see my screen over here, see all these X marks in this, they should show up when when people call, like you can see the receive and transmit button here, and I don't know, it's all jacked up, but at least I can communicate now, which is better than nothing, I guess.
Jacksonville Center, November 5258 Lima, over at Kilo Bravo, Kilo Victor. Can I get a quick radio check?
November 5258 Lima, Jacksonville Center. Hey, you're okay with me, but you're actually you're at Brooksville.
Hey, firm, yes, I am at Brooksville.
Yeah, that's Miami Center. Give Miami Center a call on 135.17. Have a good night.
Thank you so much for that confirmation. We'll give them a call over at 135.175 for November 558 Lima. Thank you so much.
Jacksonville WestJet 2702, checking in level 340, about 124 east of Charleston.
WestJet 2702, Jacksonville Center. Roger, stand by for a code. All right, so this guy just called me. He called me his position, 127 miles east of Charleston here, which is correlating with me at his altitude. So I can radar contact this guy. I'm going to go ahead and issue him a code. I'm going to type a code here in this text box here, type in his call sign. It's going to issue a code. So 2702. And the NAS, the VNAS the system that we have, it automatically generates him a code right here, 1666. I'm going to give him that code. He's going to put that in his transponder radio, and that's going to make his data tag become fully visible to me. Which at 2702, your radar contact, reset transponder squawk 1666.
1666 for 2702.
So once he puts that code in the transponder radio, then that's going to give me a full data block on his aircraft here. Then I'll be able to interact with his calls with his data block. There's not a whole lot I can do when I don't have a data block with the aircraft, and I can't really see his destination. I can't interact with it. I can't do anything with it until, so now his data block is
Hey,
fully
Howie.
visible to me. Yeah, what's up?
I'm gonna close up.
Okay, what you got?
Nothing.
All right.
Ground is on below you. It's still west stops. I'll let him know you're the new departure frequency.
HS.
You got it, bud.
See you, man. Have a good night.
Just one.
So that was my Jacksonville approach controller. He's logging off. We just did a quick briefing about the sector so that I know what's going on. He can tell the other controller what's going on down there, that I'm the new departure frequency. So there's always coordination that's going on behind the scenes here. Yeah, sir, what's up, man? Yeah, well, I'm sort of good. I got a frequency now, but it's still kind of goofed up. There's still a little few errors, but I'm able to communicate now. So we're back online. We're back online. Welcome back, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining back up the stream. I don't know, man. Like Jeffrey B, like I mean, dude, like I haven't changed anything, literally. Like nothing's changed. And last week just started doing this, so I don't know what's going on, but I'll take a look at that. I appreciate it. Yeah, nothing's changed. Zero has changed, and now this audio for VATSIM is just giving me trouble. Got to get this guy into Sanford here. So here's Sanford Airport. He's coming out of the Daytona airspace. This is the Daytona Beach approach airspace right in here. So Daytona gets these aircraft and then hand them off to Orlando approach. These aircraft going into Sanford. So these aircraft going into Sanford Executive, they come through Daytona Beach approach, and they get handed off to Orlando approach.
Yeah, Center Volunteer 820, level 16,000.
Volunteer 820, sorry about that. Climb and maintain level 360.
360, Volunteer 820.
Delta 6101, turn left heading 150, descend and maintain 3000, vectors to final.
Say heading again, Delta 6101.
Delta 6101, turn left heading 150, descend and maintain 3000, vectors to final.
Turning left, heading 150, descending 3,000 feet, Delta 6101.
So a lot of these guys are texting me here. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Usually these guys are down at Tampa. We don't control Tampa, and so we get a lot of people asking, you know, can you
Turning
hear
left,
me?
heading 150, descending 3,000 feet, Delta 6101.
We get a lot of people saying, hey, can anybody hear me? But we don't have any transceivers in Tampa, so we can't hear anybody down there. So we set these radios up, real world radios. So we set up transceivers at airports where we, so Washington.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 6101. Radio check.
Delta 6101, I hear loud and clear.
You get my transmission about turning left?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Correct. 150 3000. I heard you.
Yes, you're just making sure, Delta 6101.
Roger. So that's always an issue. This guy is up in Washington Center somewhere at 340. I can't even see him on my radar, so I don't even see that guy. So he's asking if I can hear him. There's a FedEx right here, but this guy is like at flood level 340 somewhere. He's too far away for me to even hear him. So we do use sort of a real world radio scenario. So the higher up that you are, the more you'll Yeah, he's saying Washington Center is quiet. Yes, because there's no one there.
JAX Center Ground.
Good.
Do you mind if I pick up the ATIS for JAX?
Yeah, you can keep it. Yeah, sure.
Sweet.
FedEx 77 radar contact lost.
Radar contact lost.
Delta 6101, turn right, heading 180, descend to maintain 2000.
180, say altitude, sorry.
Delta 6101, no problem. Heading 180, descend to maintain 2000.
2000 and turning right to 180, Delta 6101.
Pick up a handoff here from Miami Center right here. Just going to Jacksonville. Need to add Jacksonville to my auto track list. All right, so we're good there. Delta 6101, Sanford Airport. It's your 2 o'clock and about 10 miles. You have the field site.
Field inside, Delta 6101.
Delta 6101, clear visual approach on way 27 right.
Cleared visual approach, Delta 6101.
JAX Center, November 949 Bravo Zulu, checking in 13,000.
November 949 Bravo Zulu, Jacksonville Center, Roger. Tampa altimeter 3012.
3012, 9 Bravo Zulu.
So this guy's going into Jacksonville.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 404 is descending via the right to arrival.
Delta 404, Jacksonville Center, welcome. Expect the ILS 35 right approach.
Expect ILS 35 right, Delta 404.
404 advise when you have information from Bravo to Orlando.
Information Bravo is current for Delta 404.
Roger. Yeah, sir. Yeah. I mean, you know, I don't know. It's working. It's working. It's working. I'm gonna pray that it stays working for the rest of the night here. Things will be a bit more relaxed tonight. I hope so. Is it MH Higgs? Yeah, man. Yeah, last Sunday was probably one of the busiest sessions on a Sunday that I've had, on a Sunday night for that matter. Sunday nights usually are not that busy, but it was something. And I had Jacksonville and Orlando approach online. If I didn't have those guys online, I honestly, it would have been a little bit frustrating, I think, for everybody. I think it would have been probably too much congestion on the frequency that it probably just wouldn't have even worked. I mean, I've worked a couple of sessions that I've actually just had to log off, just because there was so much congestion on the frequency that I couldn't tell anybody what to do, and people just kept calling, and it was just to the point where it just didn't work. It just so congested. It just nothing could work. I couldn't tell anybody to do anything without people calling me. The frequency kept getting blocked. So that's happened to me twice in VATSIM ever in 15 years, that I just had to just say, you know, it's not working. We're just going to have to call it. That could have happened that Sunday night. That was super busy. Delta 6101, the wind's 340 at 6, runway 327 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 27 right, Delta 6101.
Delta 404, cross Hannah at 6,000 at Hannah, cleared ILS, runway 35 right approach.
Hannah 6000, cleared 35 right, approach Delta 404.
So the way these stars are working at Orlando now, we do have contiguous ILS approaches. So this guy was on the rides arrival. He's on the rides arrival, comes in, he's coming over this fix here. And, whoops, that's the wrong one. This part, the other section. So he was coming in here on the rides, he was coming over rides, and then They cross Hannah if they're landing to the north. Hannah at 6,000 feet. So you can see as Hannah is 6,000 feet, 210 knots per the published star. And then we have contiguous ILS approaches. So the ILS approach for 3-5 right comes right off of Hannah. So the initial approach fix is Hannah right here off the star. And then they go direct to C-ray and intercept the final for the ILS 3-5 right. So this is creates it helps a lot for flow. It makes things a little bit easier for the controller. Sometimes things get a little bit weird with you have to break them off and just put them on. If it's not busy, it works fine. If it's super busy.
This runway had a
Good evening, Jackson Center. This is November 772 Victor, holding short of runway 26 at Jacksonville Airport, ready for departure.
Yeah, the aircraft at Jacksonville standby. Delta 6210, when you get stepped on, say again.
I hit a weird bump in the runway, so I'm pretty far down the runway. Can I get taxi to the terminal?
Yeah, Delta 6101, just make your next left on the taxiway. That's Romeo, and then it'll be Romeo Charlie into the ramp. Have a good night. Cross runway 27 center.
I'll take Romeo to Charlie, cross 27 center to the terminal. Thank you. Good night.
Good night, sir. November 7172 Victor, JAX Center. Hello. After departure, turn left heading 220, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
After departure, turn left 220, clear for takeoff, November 7772 Victor.
Jacksonville Central, Delta 23 Heavy. Good evening. Flight level 410 for radar service.
Delta 823 Jacksonville Center, roger. Did you say something to Jax?
Yeah, I'm hopping off.
Oh, okay. You got anything?
Airplane over to you.
All right. All right, my control.
Looks like we're West Ops VMC. No other aircraft on the ground. Any questions?
No questions.
You control Charlie here.
All right, my control tilts here. Thanks, man. See you.
Have a good one.
All right, so another controller briefing there going on. Yeah, Sam. Yeah, so the reason is because those two guys on the ground really far apart. So with these radios, they're not going to hear each other at all. I don't have that cross coupled, so so I could cross couple the radios and everybody would hear everybody. But when it's not busy, I like to try to keep it like real world. So right now the radios are set up real world. In order for you to hear people, you're going to have to be in the air near that airplane. So if you're, otherwise it's just going to sound really far away, or you might not hear it at all. If you're on the ground, you might hear the aircraft that are near you in the air, but you're not going to hear anybody on the ground anywhere else unless it's really near Orlando. Unless it's really near the airport you're at, you're not going to hear anybody on the ground. It's just going to be nothing. You're not going to hear anything. So those two guys, the guy at Jacksonville and the guy at Orlando, are not going to hear each other at all. Southwest 4681, you're leaving the airspace. Washington's offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good night.
228 for Southwest 4681. Good night, sir.
Volunteer 20, just need to give you a temporary odd altitude. Do you want 35 or 37?
Yeah, we'll do 37. That's all right.
Volunteer 20, thanks. Call and maintain level 370.
Up to 370, Volunteer 820.
Southwest 6569, cross Olean at maintain 13,000, Tampa altimeter 3012.
Hey, Roger, cross O-Lane 13,000, altimeter for Tampa 3012, Southwest 6569.
Delta 404, the wind's 340 at 6, runway 35 right, clear to land.
35 right, clear to land, Delta 404.
November 9 Bravo Zulu, the Ocala altimeter 3012.
3012, 9 Bravo Zulu.
Delta 919, descend and maintain level 350.
Photo, send down 350 now, Delta 919.
All right. Yeah, so exactly, Sam. So yeah, I mean, whenever Exactly. So whenever things start to get to be a problem with stepping on aircraft stepping on each other, 100%, I do cross couple. But I like to try to keep it as real as long as I can, and then I'll cross couple if it gets too crazy. But you know, 1 or 2 step-ons doesn't
Jackson
bother
Center,
me.
November 772 Victor at 3000 with a heading of 220.
Or 772 Victor, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000.
1010,000, climbing, maintaining 72 Victor.
So the auto track did not work for him, so I'm going to have to put a code in to get his data tag to populate. This is this guy coming off of Jacksonville. So you actually have to force the data tag to populate.
Jacksonville Center, good evening. American 423 with you, flight level 210, descending 1000.
American 423, Jacksonville Center, squawk 4277. November 7172 Victor, reset your transponder, squawk 3216.
3216, squawking 72 Victor.
4277, American 423.
Got another intruder coming up out of here. Got another one up here. Getting a handoff from Houston right here.
Good evening, Jacksonville Center. FedEx 438 with you, 12,000.
FedEx 438, Jacksonville Center, squawk 4210.
4210.
American 423, a radar contact about 30 northwest of the Turtles intersection. Descend via the Osprey 7 arrival, runway 33, Charleston altimeter 3012.
Descend via Osprey, American 423.
Check Center, hello, Delta 2881, flight level 330, just north of Wallet.
November 7172 Victor. Let's try this. Let's try a different code. I'm having a problem getting your data tag to populate. Squawk 0777 for November 72 Victor.
0777, squawking 72 Victor.
American 1147 Jacksonville Center. Hello. FedEx 438 radar contact about 15 miles northeast of the Florence VOR. Climb and maintain level 240.
I'm presently at 12,000. I got a pressure problem. I want to stick to 12,000 if possible.
Or the FedEx 438, no problem. Maintain 12,000. The Florence altimeter is 3012.
3012, thank you. Maintain 12,000.
There 72 Victor, clear direct the Ormond Beach VOR, Oscar Mike November.
Direct Ormond Beach VOR 72 Victor.
FedEx 438, you want to make it all? You're going to head all the way down to Jacksonville, or did you want to divert somewhere else?
Make a direct to direct to Jacksonville.
I'm sorry, I think I stepped on you. You say you want to go all the way to Jacksonville?
All the way to Jacksonville, affirmative. FedEx 438.
Roger. Or is there somebody else checking in?
Delta 2881, flight level 330.
Delta 2881, radar reset your transponder, squawk 5504.
5504, Delta 2881.
All right, so we've got some traffic going into Pensacola, Charleston, Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, good evening. Southwest 4515, checking in, flight level 360.
Southwest 4515, Jack Center, squawk 7633.
7633, 4515.
Delta 404, it'll be Juliet Lima Kilo, hold short 35 left.
Juliet Lima Kilo, hold short 35 left, Delta 404.
Delta 2881, your radar contact to 15 miles west of the Vienna VOR. Maintain level 330, clear direct Mare.
Maintain flight level 330, direct Mare, Delta 2881.
American 423, advise when you have information Bravo at Charleston. Expect the visual approach on way 33.
American 423, say one more time.
American 423, roger, no problem. Just advise when you have information Bravo at Charleston. Expect the visual approach runway 3333.
10-4, advise on Bravo, expect runway 33.
Southwest 4515, radar contact 30 north of the Seminole VOR. Descend and maintain level 340, correction 350.
Descend maintain 350, Southwest 4515.
Jackson Center, 255 uniform Papa. I am passing.
Jacksonville Center, very good evening. United 1643 with you, descending. 2 Vital 110 to get locally, expecting enough approach on V35.
United 1643, Jacksonville Center, roger. Advise when you have information Bravo. Expect the RNAV 35 approach.
Affirm we have Bravo on board, expecting enough 35 approach. United 1643.
November 255 uniform Papa, sir. You're still. I don't even have you on my radar, sir. You are so far outside my airspace. When you get to my airspace, I'll send you a contact me to remind you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I mean you may be able to hear me, but that doesn't mean you're in my airspace.
Okay, thank you. 255 uniform Papa.
Roger, thank you. Delta 404, cross runway 35 left and taxi to ramp via Golf Hotel 3. Have a good weekend.
Cross 35 right at, or left at Hotel Golf and straight to the ramp, Delta 404.
Okay, so got a lot of influx of traffic all at one time there.
You gonna be on for a bit, Harvard?
Say again?
You gonna be on for a bit?
I'll be on until just before 11 p.m. Eastern.
Sweet. I'll probably make another flight with you then.
Sweet. Yeah, you guys, I am running a YouTube channel now. If you guys want to check out the live stream, I'll put the handle in the messages area. It's YouTube.
Yeah, but X1489 level 350.
Best YouTube channel is solid Florida.
Yeah, finally get to see what a face made for radio looks like.
Yeah, it's ugly as hell, man. And was there somebody else checking in? Who was it?
Was FedEx 1489.
FedEx 1489, Jack Center. Hello, Squawk 7615.
7615, X1489.
Okay, a little handoff here to Miami. Oh, Miami logged off. Okay. Miami gone. November 9, Bravo Zulu pilot's discretion, maintain 10,000. The Jacksonville altimeter is 3012.
10,000 and 3012. 9 Bravo.
Or 9 Bravo Zulu can expect, I think we're landing west. You expect the visual approach only 26 out there.
Expect the visual 26, 9 Bravo Zulu.
FedEx 1489 radar contact about 5 miles northwest of Akori, maintain level 350.
Roger, maintain 350 FedEx 1489.
United 1643, turn right heading 150, vectors final approach course.
Right heading 150, vectors final approach course, United 1643.
Jack Center, American 1103, climbing through 22000 for 220.
Sorry, who was it?
American 1103, we're climbing through flight level 220 for 320.
Mark 1103, Jack Center, Squawk 3073.
3073, 1103.
Delta 919, nothing further. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good weekend.
All right, handsome. We'll catch you later.
See you later, man. United 1643, pilot's discretion, maintain 4,000.
Pilot discretion, maintain 4,000, United 1643.
FedEx 1489, no problem. American 1103, your radar contact, 30 miles northwest of the Columbia VOR, climb and maintain 50320.
Maintain 50320, American 1103.
Volunteer 820, nothing further, radar services terminated, frequency change approved.
Thanks so much. We'll see you later, Volunteer 820.
See you later. November 72 Victor, just need to give you, okay, sorry about that. Climb and maintain 50260, that'll be your final. It just needs to be an even altitude down there.
Climb and maintain 260, 72 Victor, no problem.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't have a hold of your data tag when you first called me up there. I couldn't see what you were requesting.
No problem, 72 Victor.
Southwest 6569, unfortunately, Miami didn't wait up for you. You're leaving the airspace. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Okay, over to Unicom, Southwest 6569. Thank you, sir.
WestJet 2702, same for you. Miami's gone. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. We'll see you later.
All right, have a good weekend, WestJet 2702.
Thanks a lot, you too.
American 423, we have information, Bravo.
Thank you. FedEx 438, the Charleston altimeter 3012. Southwest 4515, cross Madiat, maintain 1000, 11,000, Tampa altimeter 3012.
Cross Madiat 1000, Southwest 4515.
Okay. So I got everybody a little bit on autopilot here for a minute. See what's going on in the chat. Jeffrey B. Bummer, can't make it from Texas to Florida. Oh, that's all right, man. It's all good, man. You know, I'm trying to do 2 streams a week on the weekends. So I'll try to do a stream tomorrow or Sunday. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I do try to put them up at least 24 hours up in advance so you guys can see when it's going to go down. So hopefully we'll do it that way. American 423, do you want the visual approach from there, or do you want me to turn your base to final?
Either way, we are following the RNAV now. We just expected the RNAV Z.
Oh, well, you didn't ask. Yeah, I told you the visual approach. You said okay, but I'll give you the RNAV Zulu, no problem. Let me pull it up.
Apologies, yeah, we're running off RNAV Z for 33.
So he wants the RNAV Zulu for runway 33, which is another contiguous approach. American 423, no problem. Expect the RNAV Zulu runway 33 across JARD at 4,000 at JARD. Cleared RNAV Zulu runway 33 approach.
American 423 cleared runway 33 approach on RNAV Zulu.
So the RNAV, these are RMP approaches, which are very tight turn approaches onto the final. Some aircraft aren't able to do it, so it's going to be just a nice quick turn on to the final. He's only on a 5-mile downwind from the airport here, so you can see the Charlie airspace has a 5-mile ring and a 10-mile ring, so he's on a 5-mile downwind, so it's going to be a nice tight turn onto the final there. So this guy going to Pensacola, he's going to be doing the RNAV 35 from Obufi, which is this fix right here. So I'm just going to continue him on his current trajectory. He's overflying Navy Pensacola here. This is Navy Pensacola. And we'll turn him on to the final to Obufi here this is Pensacola Regional here. FedEx 438 radar contact lost.
Radar contact.
FedEx
FedEx 438 back with you.
FedEx 438, roger, thanks. So we'll see how American does on the RNAV here. Should be turning pretty soon here onto the final. We always get to watch everybody's proficiency as a pilot. This is always fun to watch. And there he goes. He's turning in. Probably a little high from my standpoint. He's 4,000 feet on an 8-mile final.
Jax, good evening. Delta 2209 with you for level 380, about 15 miles south of WAC. 7651 in the box.
He's looking pretty good. He's down to 2,200 feet. American 423, the Charleston winds 320 at 10, runway 33, clear to land.
Cleared to land, runway 33, southwest 423.
That is 1643, turn left heading 090.
Left 090, United 1643.
Yeah, 1643, pilot's discretion, maintain 3,000.
Pilot description, maintain 3,000 to United 1643.
JAX Center, American 1103, we're looking to step away with the cockpit for a couple minutes.
Okay. So here's our pilot. Is turning a nice tight final for runway 33. Looking good. 135 knots, slowing to 120. Yeah, 1643, clear direct to Boofy, cross a Boofy at or above 3,000, cleared RNAV runway 35 approach.
Clear direct to Boofy, crossing a Boofy about 3,000 feet, and after Boofy cleared enough approach runway 35, United 1643.
All right, so we got some clearances to give here. We got a JAX clearance going up to Memphis on the Jetton 2 departure. I'll give him runway 26 as the active down
Delta
there.
404 IFR to Louis Armstrong. I would like to have
Jacksonville Center 255 Uniform Papa. I'm getting pretty close to your airspace. Let me know if I'm in it or not.
Yeah, I'll give you a heads up when you're inside, Sarah, when you're close. Level 404, send your pre-departure clearance. All right, so he's going to New Orleans. He's going to get 36 right. 36 right. We'll send that. Then we got another guy. Let's see, he's at Jacksonville also. He's going to Pensacola. This is November 145 Alpha Juliet. He's also on the Jetton 2 departure. Runway 26. And now he has a pre-departure clearance. Okay. American 423, nice job. You can just turn right on Echo and hold short of runway 3.
Exit Echo, hold short, runway 3, American 423.
And JAX Center, American 1103, we're back.
Roger. United 1643, the winds at Pensacola 350 at 11, runway 35, clear to land.
Clear to land runway 35, United 1643.
November 9er, Bravo Zulu, turn right heading 070, vector's final approach course.
070, 9 Bravo Zulu.
423, we missed echo. Can we just turn off at the that last taxiway?
Eric 423, not a problem at all. Turn left on Delta. It'll be Delta Hotel, hold short runway 3.
Delta Hotel, hold short runway 3, American 423.
November 9, Bravo Zulu, pilot's discretion, maintain 4,000.
That maintains 4,000 on a Bravo Zulu.
November 9.
All right, so my initial altitude out of Jacksonville is 3,000, so I'm just going to give him PD to 4. There's no other aircraft in the area, so I can just give him as his discretion. He can descend, so it takes the onus off of me. I can step away. I don't have to be staring at him the whole way down. Delta 2881, descend via the Grinch 5 arrival, landing north, Orlando altimeter 3009er.
Send via the Grinch arrival, landing north, altimeter 3009, Delta 2881.
American 1147, Miami's offline, radar services terminated, frequency change approved. Have a good weekend. Okay. Hi, Wirewalkers ATC amaze me. Yeah, Frank, man, it's like anything else. You just have to do it for a while, and it just becomes second nature. So, let's see, Elvis fan. I'm headed to Orlando on Sunday. Won't be able to fly back. Definitely catch you when you're on. Yeah, all right, man. I'm always around on the weekends, guys. Check me out on the evenings on the weekends. Southern Flyer, love your controlling. Thanks, appreciate it, man. Appreciate that a lot. November 7-2 Victor, Miami Center's offline, radar services terminated, frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Trying to get rid of me? Have a good night, 7-2 Victor.
Well, if I didn't have to, I wouldn't, but you gotta go.
Thank you.
All right, so everything's pretty much on autopilot now. I got a guy going up to Atlanta. He's going to go up this way over to Jacksonville. Nothing really to do for any of these aircraft here. This guy's had his landing clearance. So it's always just checking data tags. That's pretty much all we do. It's just roll over the data tags, see what's going on. Yeah, Austin, what happened? Something happened with my streaming. It dropped for a second. That's what happened, I think. Yeah, the streaming dropped like for 1 second. I don't know. I got a little message about it. It's all good now, though. It seems to be working. All right, nice. So ZFW, are you a ZFW controller, or you're just saying hi for those guys? Those guys said hi. You control out there, Austin? November 9 Bravo Zulu, turn 10 degrees left.
10 left, 9 Bravo Zulu.
At 1643, welcome to the Pensacola Airport. You can turn left, taxi the ramp via Alpha. Have a good weekend.
United 1643, turn left to the ramp, vacating to the left. Thank you for your control, and have a nice weekend too.
You're welcome. Have a good night. All right, Austin. What's your rating out there? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for checking out the stream.
Center American 423 is holding short, runway 3.
American 423, Roger. Cross runway 3, taxi to land via Hotel Alpha. Have a good weekend.
We're crossing runway 3, and then Hotel Alpha. American 423, see you next time.
See ya. Oh, nice, Austin. Yeah. Yeah, man. Stick with it, man. I know the training can take some time, but it's really great. It's really fun stuff, man. I'm totally addicted. I mean, some people just get totally addicted to it. I mean, I remember I used to just, just be online for hours, even as an S1 or S2. I'd have no traffic, and I just wanted to wait for that one plane. I used to hop around from airport to airport, looking at VATSPy. All right, where are these guys going? All right, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to, hang out here for a minute. I'm going to go over here. We'll get this airplane. I just kind of like went all over the place, man. It was crazy. Renata Bravo Zulu to set and maintain 3,000.
3,000, Renata Bravo Zulu.
Southwest 4515, Tampa, Miami are offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good weekend.
Over to Unicon, Southwest 4515. Thanks very much, Howard.
You're welcome, too. Delta 2709, clear. Direct Larry to set and maintain level 370. American 2209. November 9 Bravo Zulu, turn left, heading 010.
010, Niner Bravo Zulu.
Was that for Delta 2209?
Yeah, Delta 2209, yep. Clear direct Larry to set and maintain level 370.
Direct Larry down to flight level 370, Delta 2209.
So give Delta a little shortcut to this fix. So he'll get a little bit of a shortcut there. It cuts off here. He's going to go here and then direct Larry, but it'll shave off maybe a minute or two there for him. Not a lot of traffic in the airspace tonight. Much different situation than last Sunday. So 9 Bravo Zulu, I'm just going to give him, just send him here to 2,000. He should be able to see the field here any second.
Great stream, by the way.
I appreciate it. Thanks a lot, man. 9 Bravo Zulu to send him maintain 2,000. Let me know when you have Jacksonville in sight.
2,000, I'll let you know when I see JAX. 9 Bravo Zulu.
FedEx 438, the Savannah altimeter is 3016.
3016 for Savannah. FedEx 438, thank you.
So anytime these aircraft are below the transition zone, which in the U.S. is flight level 180, he's at 12,000. He had a pressurization problem, so he's staying low. We should issue them a new altimeter for each sector. So he's rolling into the Savannah sector here. You guys let me know if you want to see the sectors brighter, if you guys...
November 9 Bravo Zulu has Jacksonville flight.
Or 9 Bravo Zulu, thanks. A cleared visual approach runway 26.
Clear visual, runway 26, 9 Bravo Zulu.
Yeah, Discovery video. Oh yeah, I think I didn't get. I was started to type and then I got sidetracked. But no, I'm not a real world controller. Appreciate the compliment. I'm a medical guy. I'm a emergency medicine physician assistant. But I'm not an FAA guy. But I have over 7,000 hours controlling on VATSIM over the last 16 years or so. So lots of controlling hours. Delta 2881, do you have an approach request down at Orlando or Orlando North?
No requests. I do have information, Bravo Delta 2881.
Delta 2881, no problem. It can just save you the tax. Expect the visual approach. Let me just see, make sure you're not heavy. You feel comfortable with a visual or you want an instrument?
Visual approach is fine, Delta 2881.
I expect the visual approach on way 35 left, Delta 2881.
Visual approach 35 left, Delta 2881, thanks.
Just texting with somebody asking me some questions about becoming a controller here at Jacksonville. Number 9 Bravo Zulu, the JAX wins 330 at 11, gust 18, runway 26, clear to land.
Runway 26, clear to land, 9 Bravo Zulu.
JAX Center, Delta 404, ready to taxi with Bravo.
Delta 404, roger, runway 36 right, taxi via Golf Foxtrot Charlie, Bravo 10.
Golf Foxtrot Charlie, Bravo 10 to 36 right, Delta 404.
Okay.
JAX Center, good evening. Learjet November 145 Alpha Juliet, on the ground at Jacksonville. Shelter Aviation, short of Golf 1, ready for taxi.
145 Alpha Juliet, JAX Center, hello. The Jacksonville altimeter is 3012, runway 26, taxi via Golf 1, Bravo Charlie.
3012 and 26 via Golf 1, Bravo Charlie, 5 Alpha Juliet.
All right, we got a couple of intruders here. Let me send them a couple of contact me's here. Definitely a slower night, so I can actually kind of chit chat with you guys. Let's see what we got here. All right, D3 Lavator is going to do a flight. Awesome, man. Appreciate it. Pensacola to Orlando. Yep, that'll stay in my airspace. Appreciate that. Southern Flyer.
Good evening,
I appreciate it, man.
Center, Delta 2901, radio check.
Delta 2901, you're allowed in clear, squawk 3413, and say altitude.
3413 and flight level 290. Delta 2901.
All right, American 423, you're welcome, man.
Center.
Martin, how's it going, man? How you doing?
36,000, Spirit Wing 624.
Thumper, you're welcome, man. Have a good night. We'll see you later. Yeah. Yeah. No one was listening. Yeah, that's for sure, man. No one ever listens. Everyone ever listens. Who is it? Level 360?
Spirit Wing 624.
Spirit Wing 624, JAX Center. Good evening, squawk 1665.
1165 on the squawk. Spirit Wing 624.
Spirit Wing 624. The beacon code is 1665. 1665.
My apologies. 1665 squawk. Spirit Wing 624.
It's all good, man. Delta 2901, your radar contact over the Alma VOR. Descend via the Thor 3 arrival. Daytona Beach altimeter 3008.
Yes, Brahma here, Thor 3 arrival, Delta 2901, and copy 3008, Daytona altimeter, Delta 2901.
November 9, Bravo Zulu, turn left on Golf and straight ahead into the ramp. Have a good weekend. We'll see you later.
Left on Golf and straight into the ramp. I enjoyed the stream, None of Bravo Zulu.
Thanks a lot, man. Have a good night. Appreciate it.
My apologies again. Did you say 6465 on the squawk? Spirit Wing 624.
You got it right. I think you're correct here. What you got? Let me see. Yeah, Spirit 624. Your radar contacts 30 miles south of the Ocala VOR. Maintain level 360.
Maintain 360, Spirit Wing 624. Thanks.
Jackson Center 255, Uniform Papa. Am I in your radar?
November 255, Uniform Papa, squawk 4370.
That was 4370.
Affirmative. Or 5 Alpha Juliet, fly runway heading, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 26, clear for takeoff, 5 Alpha Juliet.
All right, so we're picking up some new friends here. And everybody on the frequency, I do have a YouTube channel now. If you guys want to check it out, this is a live stream. You can watch yourself fly on the radar. The handle is in the messaging area there. It's on YouTube. Or 5 Uniform Pop, your radar contact about 5 miles east of the Garrick intersection. Maintain level 340.
Awesome, man. I'm going to check you out now and give you a sub.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot.
Good deal. Checking it out. 2209.
Enter your airspace out of Alabama. Just checking in at 17.5 VFR flight line.
I'm sorry, I missed the call sign for the VFR flight following.
Citation 468.
November 468.
Citation 468. It should show up as CIT 468.
Okay, Charlie India Tango 468, squawk 5555.
5555, 468.
All right, so this guy's coming off of JAX here.
Center Delta 404, ready to go Bravo 10.
Delta 404, roger. RNAV to fax, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV fax, 36 right, clear for takeoff, Delta 404.
Citation 468, your radar contacts 30 miles northwest of the Cairns VOR. Maintain VFR, the Cairns altimeter 3026.
3026.
Okay, so we just dropped FedEx texting there. Delta is going to descend here. Delta 2881, descend to maintain 3000 unrestricted.
Send to maintain 3000 unrestricted, Delta 2881.
Move my data tags around. November 5 Alpha Juliet, radar contact, climb and maintain level 340, say altitude.
Climb maintain level 340, level at 3000, 5 Alpha Juliet.
5 Alpha Juliet, clear direct caps, resume on navigation.
Direct caps and ONAV, 5 Alpha Juliet, thanks.
Jackson Center, citation 468. Can we step away for 1 minute?
Approved.
Hey Howard, what were you streaming on?
It's YouTube.
Is the channel just your first and last name?
No, I put it's in the chat there. It's a couple of things up the chat.
All right, I'm gonna go check it out.
Thanks. FedEx 438. I don't have an ATIS there at Jacksonville. The Jacksonville altimeter is 3012. You can expect the visual approach only 26.
Expect a visual approach 26. FedEx 438. Thank you.
Or 5 uniform Papa. I'm not sure if you might be a little bit off course. Are you able to go direct to Leopard?
255 uniform Papa. Yeah, I can turn to Leopard.
Okay, 5 uniform Papa, clear, direct Leopard.
JAX Center Delta 404, 2,204, 7,000.
The 404 radar contact, climb and maintain level 340. You can climb unrestricted.
Type unrestricted 340 Delta 404.
We're back, 468.
Roger. 5 uniform Papa, clear, direct Leopard.
You're adding into the FNC now.
Okay, I have that in your flight plan. You don't. What do you have something different in your flight plan? I have you on the Leopard Seinfeld 3 arrival.
Let me see.
That's what your flight plan has. So let me know if you have something different. Delta 2209, cross Larry at maintain level 350.
Cross Larry, maintain flight level 350, Delta 2209er.
Decibel Center, good evening. November 757 Foxtrot with you, flight level 400.
November 757 Alpha Foxtrot, Jacksonville Center, squawk 1653.
Roger, squawking 1653, November 757 Foxtrot.
American 1103, cross Olean at maintain 3000, Tampa altimeter 3012. American 1103.
255 uniform Papa. That is correct. I'm changing it now.
Okay, so there's some people stepping on other people. American 1103, this is for you. Cross Olean at maintain 3000, Tampa altimeter 3012.
Cross Olean at 230, altimeter 3012.
Delta 2881, turn left heading 090.
Left 090, Delta 2881.
American 1303 negative, cross Olean, Oscar Lima Echo November Echo. That's Olean. That's on the arrival. 3000. The Tampa altimeter 3012.
3000 and altimeter 3012. American 1103. Sorry about that.
November 7 Alpha Foxtrot radar contact about 25 miles northeast of the joint intersection. Maintain flow level 400.
Acknowledge maintaining 400 and watching the live stream. Great work.
Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. November 5 Uniform Pop. I think you got stepped on. What did you say, sir?
I said that it was correct. It is Leopard. It's already in the system now. I'm moving towards that way now.
Okay, November 5 Uniform Papa. Thanks. Clear direct Leopard.
Correct.
That's a nasty cat I got on there.
Jackson Center, citation 468. We are running low on fuel. Can we divert to KECP, Northwest Florida beaches?
Delta 2881, descend and maintain 1,600.
Descend and maintain 1,600, Delta 2881.
Citation 46 Bravo. Yeah, you're VFR, sir. You can go wherever you like. Just maintain VFR.
Roger that. We're going to divert to Panama for state.
JAX Center Delta 404 would like to have direct Rossi.
Delta 404, clear direct Remus. Actually, yeah, Delta 404, clear direct Rossi, that's fine. Delta 404, that's fine, clear direct Rossi.
Clear direct Rossi, Delta 404.
Delta 2881, you have the field inside?
Field inside, Delta 2881.
Delta 2881, clear visual approach, only 35 left.
Clear for the visual, 35 left, Delta 2881.
Delta 823, Washington's offline, radar services terminated, frequency change approved. Have a good weekend.
Copy that. Frequency change approval for Delta 823 Heavy. Good weekend to you, sir.
All right, let's get this FedEx in here. Or let's see, where's the FedEx? Okay. FedEx 438, clear direct Tickery on the runway 26 localizer.
Jack Tickery, FedEx 48, thank you.
FedEx 438, pilot's discretion, maintain 3000.
By discretion, 3000, FedEx 48.
So it takes my workload off by sending people to fixes and giving them altitudes at their discretion. It just removes my workload, and I can move on to other things. Because there's no traffic, I don't really have to worry about any issues there. So there, you know, if there was traffic in the area, then I wouldn't be able to do that. But American 70 on the frequency.
Si, senor, over Oakney.
American 7, how's it going? Squawk 3244.
3244, going good after I uploaded those awesome video maps.
Oh, nice.
All 14 of them.
For Florence?
Bingo.
Is that where you're going?
No, I'm going to Charlotte.
Oh. American 7, radar contact about 35 miles east of the Florence VOR. I'll have some descent instructions here for you in just a minute. All right, so I need to check, see if Charlotte's online. I don't think they are. Let's see real quick. Sure, things are crazy out west. Yeah, Charlotte's offline, so. American 7, you landed north or south up there?
I have planned in here north.
Jackson Center, 5 uniform Papa, permission to descend to 15,000 feet.
It's on the Millet, landing north, so Millet north. And American 7, you say you're landing north? My brain is small.
Yeah, landing north.
All right, American 7, roger. Cross Millet at maintain 12,000, 250 knots. The Charlotte altimeter is 3011.
Cross Millet at 12,000, 250 knots, American 7.
Delta 2881, the wind's 340 at 6, runway 35 left, clear to land.
Runway 35 left, clear to land, Delta 2881.
And who wanted an altitude change? Somebody was requesting an altitude change.
255 uniform Papa, requesting altitude change to 15,000 feet.
Okay. Are you having a pressurization issue?
No, I'm getting a little close to my destination.
Yeah, there's 5 uniform Papa. I have your descent instructions here basically at Leopard. So when you get to Leopard, I'll have your descent instructions, but you can stay at 34,000 until Leopard.
Okay, sounds good.
Delta 2209, Atlanta's offline, radar services terminated, frequency change approved. Have a good night.
To the dark side, Delta 2209, appreciate you being on.
See you later. Delta 2901, information, Charlie's current at Daytona. I can expect the visual approach on way 7 left.
After information, Charlie, I'm expecting visual runway 7 left, Daytona, Delta 2901.
Total aircraft, Orlando 8 is Charlie's now current, Orlando altimeter 3010. Charleston 8 is Charlie's current, Charleston altimeter 3014. Pensacola 8 is Charlie is current, Pensacola altimeter 3030. All right, so this guy's going to Northwest Florida beaches. Citation 468, you're going to ECP or you're going to PAM?
We decided to take a turn to PAM, and we're watching the stream. Looks great, dude.
All right, thanks. So we're going to check the tower closure times for, he's going to Tyndall Air Force Base. Tower is Monday through Friday, 22 Zulu, and it's Yeah, it's already closed. So.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 2901, verify the descent approved for via Thor 3 arrival.
Delta 2901, descend via the Thor 3 arrival.
Descending via Thor 3 arrival, Delta 2901.
Delta 2881, you can turn right on hotel, then hotel 3 into the ramp. Have a good night.
Right on hotel, hotel 3 to ramp, Delta 2881. Thanks, good night.
Good night, sir. Okay, so FedEx is already set up to go direct one of the initial fixes on the RNAV or on the ILS for runway 26, so he should be able to see the field. Somebody's trying to call here. Last aircraft trying to call, just check your mic settings, it's all white noise there.
November 411 Echo Foxtrot, Jacksonville Center. We're VFR to the east, requesting clearance.
Are you in the air or on the ground, sir?
We're in the ground at Jacksonville.
Okay. Stand by for some clearance. So I'm going to click on this guy, pull up his flight plan. Pulls up his flight plan here. I can put in his type. He's a Cessna 172. And he's VFR to the east. And when I can Foxtrot, you coming back to Jacksonville?
Yeah, we're just going to do a little bit to the east and then come back to Jacksonville here.
And when I can Foxtrot, Roger, maintain VFR at or below 3,000, departure frequency 135.902, squawk 3406.
All right, we're VFR at or below 3,000, departure frequency 135.92, and what was the squawk for us?
November 1 Echo Foxtrot, squawk 3406.
3406, November 411 Echo Foxtrot.
Station 468, the Tyndall Air Force Base is closed at this hour. Just let me know when you have the field in sight.
We'll tell you when we got field sight.
Got an intruder up here. Got an intruder right here. Got an intruder here. So three more pilots, and we got a Hertz let's see, we got some.
Jacksonville Center, good evening. November 1 Echo Foxtrot. We're entering your airspace in the northwest at flight level 210.
November 1 Echo Foxtrot, JAX Center, squawk 5541. All right, let's take care of this pre-departure clearance.
Sorry, one more time, sir.
5541 for November 1 Echo Foxtrot.
Squawking 5541 for November 1 Echo Foxtrot. We just up to your channel, man. Good stuff.
All right, thanks. Appreciate it, man.
Jacksonville Center, good evening. Southwest 1079, 40 miles east of Grand Strand, BUR. Flight level 370, request flight level 360.
Southwest 1079, Jacksonville Center, radar contact, position as reported. Reset your transponder, squawk 5517.
5517, Southwest 1079.
Delta 2901, expect the visual approach runway 7 left.
Expecting visual runway 7 left, Delta 2901.
Delta 2209. No, it's on my YouTube channel, so it'll be a permanent video on the YouTube channel when it publishes later tonight.
Jacksonville Center, November India 5 Romeo Charlie India is at flight level 430, about 50 miles south of Patoy.
India 5 Romeo Charlie India. That's an interesting call sign. November India 5 Romeo Charlie India, Jacksonville Center, squawk 7774, your radar contact.
Squawk 7774, November India 5 Romeo Charlie India.
November 1 Echo Foxtrot, your radar contacts 30 miles southeast of the Vienna VOR. Pilots distress should maintain 1000. I'll have the altimeter here for you in just a minute.
All right, we'll maintain 1000 for November 1 Echo Foxtrot. Thank you.
Yeah, the Lake City altimeter is 3016.
3016 for the altimeter for 1 Echo Foxtrot.
So he's going to a delta that's probably closed, so I'm just going to check the closure time at Lake City. I used to live in Lake City.
Center Southwest 1079, request flight level 360.
Southwest 1079, descend and maintain flight level 360.
Descend and maintain flight level 360, Southwest 1079.
American 7, we don't care about you anymore. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. We'll see you later.
I get fired and nobody loves me anymore. Going to Unicom. See ya.
See you, man. Delta 2901, descend and maintain 6,000.
Descending down to 6,000, Delta 2901.
November Romeo Charlie India, maintain level 430.
Maintain level 430, November India 5 Romeo Charlie India.
November 1 Echo Foxtrot, the Lake City Tower is closed at this hour. Just let me know when you have the weather and NOTAMs there. Stand by. FedEx 438, do you have the field in sight?
Field in sight, FedEx 438.
FedEx 438, clear visual approach on way 26.
Clear visual approach 26, FedEx 438, thank you.
November 1 Echo Foxtrot, just let me know when you have the weather and NOTAMs at Lake City. When able, say your approach request. If you need the weather, just advise.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and take the weather and our approach. We're looking for RNAV runway 28 with the transition of ZLZ.
Okay, so I'm just going to pull it up right now. You want ZLZ?
You probably have better eyes, so whatever looks best for that approach.
Yeah, I think you're just mispronouncing it there. All right, November 1 Echo Foxtrot, you can expect the RNAV runway 28 approach. When able, clear direct ZLZ and intercept the final.
All right, we're clear for the approach for RNAV runway 28 as LZ, and we'll call for the final.
Yeah, so you're not clear for the approach. You're just clear to the fix, and pilot's discretion, maintain 3,000.
All right, we're clear for the fix, and we'll maintain 3,000, sir. At pilot's discretion.
Jackson Center, citation 468, field site.
Citation 468, roger. There's no traffic observed between you and the airport down there. Radar services terminated. Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Roger, we'll call 1200. We'll be back on here in a minute. We're just grabbing some fuel. We'll be back in the air shortly.
American 1103, nobody's on down there. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Over to the dark side and a great stream tonight, sir. You have a great one. See you soon, Howard.
Thanks a lot. See you later. Delta 2901, turn right heading 270. Descend and maintain 4,000.
Right, heading 270, descend and down. Descend and maintain 4,000, Delta 2901.
FedEx 438, the JAX winds 320 at 6, runway 26, clear to land.
Clear to land 26, FedEx 438, thank you.
Jacksonville Center, November 411 Echo Foxtrot, ready to taxi at signature from Jacksonville.
411 Echo Foxtrot, roger, runway 26, taxi via Golf, Bravo, Charlie. Come up here,
26 via Golf, Bravo, Charlie, November 411 Echo Fox.
Come here. Got my Labradoodle up here. Come on, Piper.
Jacksonville Center, good evening again. American 627 is looking for IFR clearance to Charlotte.
Come here. Up here. Come on up. You say hi to everybody. Guys probably can't see her. Now you got to get out of the way. And who was asking for clearance to Charlotte?
American 627.
American 627, Rose. Let me send you a PDC. American 627, I did send you a pre-departure clearance. Do you have it in your text material?
That is affirm. We have that affirm.
Roger.
Jackson and Delta 404 request.
Go ahead.
We'd like to lower to 300.
Delta 404, no problem. Just want to maintain level 300.
We said maintain 300, Delta 404.
November 5 Alpha Juliet, cross the crest via VOR, Charlie Echo Whiskey at maintain 1000. The Pensacola altimeter is 3030.
Roger, we'll cross the Crestview VOR 11,000 for 5 Alpha Juliet.
FedEx 48, we just cleared the runway 26.
FedEx 438, Roger, I assume you're going to the FedEx ramp?
FedEx ramp.
Okay, it's going to be Alpha Kilo November Sierra.
Alpha Kilo November Sierra, FedEx 48.
So I just got to get this guy descended and turned here onto the final for 7 left here at Daytona. It's on a downwind now. Delta 2901, so to maintain 3,000.
And then maintain 3,000, Delta 2901.
Oh, let's see what we got going on, guys. Channel name, no, it's been the same. Joneski, thanks. Oh, Joe Sky, thanks, man. Thanks for checking out the channel and subscribing. Really appreciate it. Oh man, Discord. Well, it gets a little complicated just because I have to be in Discord with my controllers, so it gets a little bit complicated with the Discord doing the stream. But that's a good idea.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 16 at Orlando, looking for IFR clearance to Pensacola.
Delta 16, JAX Center, Roger. Love that radio. Let me send you PDC.
Nice to see you again, sir.
Delta 2901, turn left heading 160.
Left heading 160, Delta 2901.
L16, is that some kind of software that you're doing to make the radio sound that way? How are you doing that?
It is a software. If you want, I can show you later. It's Angel, by the way.
Oh, hey. Delta 2901, turn left heading 140.
Left heading 140, Delta 2901.
Delta 2901, descend and maintain 2,000.
And then maintain 2,000, Delta 2901.
Spring 624, nothing further. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend. Awesome channel, by the way. Spirit Wing 624. Okay.
Thanks. Appreciate it, man. Thanks so much. Delta 2901, turn left heading 100.
And left heading 100, Delta 2901.
Delta 2901, you have Daytona inside 10 o'clock, 12 miles.
Looking for the airport, Delta 2901.
Delta 2901, if you have it already plugged in, intercept runway 7 left localizer.
We'll intercept localizer runway 7 left, Delta 2901.
November 411 Echo Foxtrot holding short of 26.
Air 411 Echo Foxtrot, Roger. Which direction did you want to go?
To the east.
Air 1 Echo Foxtrot, Roger. Right downwind departure approved. Runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Right downwind approved. Runway 26 clear for takeoff. November 411 Echo Fox.
So I don't have any traffic coming in
Center,
at
Delta
Jacksonville.
16, we're unable. The Jeffries 1 departure tonight. Can we take the Orlando 6?
Delta 16, roger, I'll refile it for you.
Thank you.
Jacksonville Center Delta 2901 established ILS runway 7 left, 8 on that.
Yeah, the field side, sir.
Say again, please, Delta 2901.
Do you have the field in sight?
Affirmative, have a field in sight at Delta 2901.
2901, clear visual approach runway 7 left.
Clear for visual approach runway 7 left at Delta 2901.
And my dog is just sitting here asking for affection. I don't know if you can see her. It's a white golden doodle. Oh, 2901, the wind's 290 at 4, runway 7 left, clear to land.
Runway 7 left, clear to land, Delta 2901.
One Echo Foxtrot, radar contact, say altitude.
1,100, 1 Echo Foxtrot.
1 Echo Foxtrot, roger. Resume your own navigation to the east. Just let me know when you're inbound back to Jacksonville.
We'll call you back inbound to Jacksonville, 1 Echo Foxtrot.
Jacksonville Center, direction 48, we are at this left, thank you for service.
FedEx 438, have a great weekend. We'll see you later.
Thank you.
All right, so I got a couple more arrivals into Orlando.
Jacksonville Center radio check.
Loud and clear.
Jacksonville Center, November 239, reporting to frequency at flight level 260, going direct from Rut.
Over 239, Jacksonville Center, squawk 7752.
7752.
Over 239, radar contact about 10 northwest of the Orlando Vortac. Just need to give you an odd altitude through here. Do you want 25 or 27?
25 will work. November 239.
239, thanks. So center maintain level 250.
250.
Delta 2901, you can turn left and taxi the ramp into November. Have a good night.
Turning left and taxiing to the gate via November, Delta 2901. Thank you. You have a great night.
Same to you. All right, this guy's doing the RNAV into Lake City. He's doing the RNAV 28. He's going to the initial approach fix at Zelzy.
Jacksonville Center, SkyWest 5729, ready to copy IFR to Chicago O'Hare.
Where are you, sir?
Jacksonville.
I'll send you a PDC. Just give me 1 second. And so he's going to join up at Zelzy and then go to Oriho and then turn final into the airport. So the altitude is at or above 2,000, so I'm going to give him that in the clearance, and I'm just going to go ahead and give him the approach clearance now. November 1 Echo Foxtrot crosses LZ at or above 2,000, cleared RNAV runway 28 approach Lake City. Report Orihu.
All right, we'll cross LZ at 2,000 and we'll report at Orihu.
All right, so that's taken care of. Got some more PDC Sky West going out of Jacksonville to O'Hare. We'll give him runway 26, and we got another Southwest 180. He's out of Orlando. We'll give him 36 right. Okay, those are done. Guys, feel free to ask any questions that you want or that you have about VATSIM, about controlling, about flying or approaches or stars or SIDS or anything you have any questions about, feel free to plop it in the chat there. How long am I going to stay on? I'm going to be on until 11, so just before 11. I have a training session for about another 30 minutes or so, Sergey. It's been a much more relaxed session tonight than last Sunday. All right, gray shirt. Yeah, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. That's the whole point. Like, I mean, I've seen a lot of guys doing streams and, especially on center, I think, really the whole.
Jacksonville Center, November 411 Echo Foxtrot, requesting touch and go 26 Jacksonville.
November 411 Echo Foxtrot, Roger, no problem. Make right, close traffic, runway 26, clear, touch and go.
Clear, touch and go, 1 Echo Foxtrot.
Yeah, I think the whole point of this is to help people out a little bit. It's like, you're flying. It's a bunch of, amateur. I mean, there's definitely some professionals on here. Don't get me wrong. There's real world controllers, real world pilots flying.
Center American 627 is ready to taxi with information, Charlie.
Where are you, sir?
Charleston.
American 627, JAX, thanks. Runway 33, taxi via Alpha Charlie.
Taxi runway 33 via Alpha Charlie, American 627.
Yeah, I think the whole point of this is really just to help.
Jacksonville Center, Bonanza 8 Bravo Whiskey on the ground. Gainesville with the weather request IFR clearance to Jacksonville. Exact.
Okay, I heard the guy at Gainesville. Where is the other guy?
What's that for me?
Okay, well, if you're not at Gainesville, then that must be you. Are you at Gainesville?
I'm in Pensacola. I'm not really sure if it's in Gainesville. I'm down.
Okay, yeah, no problem, sir. So yeah, the way the real world radios work, if you're not going to hear everybody on the frequency, you're going to hear me, but you're not going to hear every pilot. So that's why I was asking. So the guy at Pensacola, what's your call sign?
Spirit Wing 621, sorry.
All right, Spirit Wing 621. Your clearance is you're going to be number 2 for clearance. Stand by.
Stand by.
All right, so I think Gainesville Tower is closed also. Let me check. Gainesville, land of the Gators. Go Gators. Let's see. GNV. My daughter's a Gator, so I got to support the Gators. Tower closes at 22:30. So it's closed. All right. And which aircraft was calling for clearance at Gainesville? Looks like there's two down there.
Bonanza 8 Bravo Whiskey.
6-2.
November 8 Bravo Whiskey Jack Center. Roger, you're cleared to the Craig Airport via intercontrolled airspace. Direct TBO is filed. Maintain 2000. Expect 3000. 5 minutes after departure. Squawk 7402. Hold for release.
Roger, cleared to the Craig Airport via entered control airspace, direct TBO, maintain 2000, expect 3000, and squawk in 7402. Bonanza 8 Bravo Whiskey.
All right, Bravo Whiskey, the readback correct. The Gainesville altimeter 3016, report number 1 for the runway. This frequency for IFR release, change of advisor frequency is approved for taxi.
Roger, we'll call number 1 ready to go, and frequency change approved. Bonanza 8 Bravo Whiskey, thanks.
Wing 621, it cleared to the Orlando International Airport as filed. After departure, maintain 3000. Expect flight level 3900, 10 minutes after departure. Squawk 4362.
Clear to Orlando, initial com 3000 feet, expect 390, 10 minutes after departure, squawk 4362.
Wing 621, the readback is correct. Runway 35, call for taxi with information. Charlie down there, the altimeter 3030.
Altimeter 3030, runway 35, and advise information Charlie on call.
November 5 Uniform Papa, descend via the Seinfeld 3 arrival, Orlando altimeter 3010. November 5 Uniform Papa.
Jackson Center 255 Uniform Papa, permission to ascend to 15,000 feet.
November 5 Uniform Papa, just pull up the, do you have the star in front of you? Do you have the altitudes and the fixes in front of you?
Yes, it's actually 2090.
Okay, November 5 Uniform Papa, descend via the arrival. So follow the altitudes on the star. Descend via the arrival. The Orlando altimeter is 3010.
Descending the arrival, altimeter 3010.
Sun Country 345, you on the frequency? Okay.
Yes, I have the frequency.
Yeah, that's for somebody else, sir.
Center American 627 is ready to go, runway 33 Charleston.
American 627, roger. Fly the Moultrie 3 departure, runway 33, clear for takeoff. The Charleston weather, the wind's 33011.
Clear for takeoff, follow Moultrie, American 627.
All right, let's see what you guys are saying.
Jackson Center, Silver Wing 64 with Bravo at Pensacola, looking for clearance to Orlando.
Silver Wing 64, Jacksonville Center. We cleared to the Orlando International Airport as filed. After departure, maintain 3000. Expect flow level 190, 10 minutes after departure. Squawk 3461.
All right, clear to Orlando as filed. 3000 initial, flight level 190, 10 minutes after, and squawk 3461, Silver Wing 64.
Silver Wing 64, read back correct information. Charlie's current, runway 35, call for taxi.
Silver Wing 64, we'll call for taxi.
Southwest 1079, clear direct surfer, cross surfer at maintain 14,000, 14,000, altimeter 3010.
Clear direct surfer, cross surfer at 14,000, Southwest 1079.
All right, let's see what you guys are asking here. Question: if you get instructions to cross at 19,000, not going to happen from my current altitude. What do you tell the control? Well, you just tell them you can't make it for sure. You tell them you're not going to be able to make that restriction because they may need to spin you. It all depends on the operations of the...
Jacksonville Center, Sun Country 345 is at flight level 350.
Sun Country 345, JAX Center, squawk 7412.
Squawking 7412 for Sun Country 345.
Yeah, so it's all going to...
November 1 Echo Foxtrot reporting at 2,000 feet over Rihu.
Or 1 Echo Foxtrot, thanks. No traffic observed between you and the Lake City Airport. Report IFR cancellation on the ground or missed approach this frequency. Radar service is terminated. Change to Comet Traffic Advisor frequency is approved.
Roger, we'll go ahead and cancel that IFR and appreciate it, man.
You want to cancel now or on the ground?
We could go ahead and cancel it now. We got the field in sight.
Or 1 Echo Foxtrot, Roger. IFR cancellation received. Squawk VFR frequency change approved. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, man. Great chat. I look forward to seeing more from 1 Echo Foxtrot.
See you later. Thanks. American 627, your radar contact, say altitude, call and maintain level 310. American 627, say your current altitude.
Leveling at 4,000.
Or 627, roger, radar contact, a short flight. Let's climb you to flight level 240. Let's make that your final.
Cleared the flight level 240, American 627.
Okay. Sun Country 345, your radar contact about 15 miles northeast of the Moody Tacan. Descend via the Grinch 5 arrival landing north, Orlando altimeter 3010.
Descend via the Grinch 5 arrival and altimeter is 3010. Landing north, Sun Country 345.
All right, great, sure. Yeah, to answer your question, you just let the controller know. They may have to spin you or they may not, because it just depends on the operations of the field. You may have plenty of time to get down once you're inside the approach airspace.
Center Bonanza 3542 Foxtrot, and again at Gainesville requesting IFR to Jacksonville exec.
Number 3542 Foxtrot, Jacksonville Center. Hello, you're cleared to the Craig Airport via enter the controlled airspace. Direct TBO is filed. Maintain 2,000. Expect 3,000. 5 minutes after departure. Squawk 7475. Hold for release.
Cleared the Craig Airport. Enter controlled airspace. Direct TBO then is filed. Maintain 2,000. Expect 3,000. 5 minutes after. And squawking 7475 and hold for release. 42 Foxtrot.
Our 42 Foxtrot, the readback correct. Report number 1 for the runway this frequency for IFR release. Change to advisor frequency is approved for taxi. The Gainesville altimeter 3016.
Over to Unicom, and we got the altimeter 42 Foxtrot.
All right, let's see. Somebody else has a question. Sergey said, I'm always surprised something how accurate the radio is.
Jacksonville Center, Southwest 4084 with you at flight level 340.
Southwest 4084, JAX Center, squawk 6272.
627, what was the last digit for Southwest 4084?
Southwest 4084, squawk 6272. 6272.
6272, Southwest 784.
And let's see, Justin says, frequently see information Charlie or other letters. So yeah, so the letter generation is just, it's merely a formality. It's just so that somebody is able to tell you that that's what they have. It's just, I put it in, you say you have it, we both agree you have it. I'm not pulling out the real world ATIS to pick the code that they have.
And 7164 ready for taxi.
I don't really care about that. I just put one in, you call me with it, I verify it, then we both know we're on the same channel or on the same level that you've got what you need. Serverlink 64, roger, runway 35, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 8.
35 via Alpha, cross runway 8, Serverlink 64.
So I just put up a random code for the ATIS.
Jacksonville Center, Southwest 180, we are ready for taxi.
Where are you, sir?
We're going to be Orlando International.
Southwest 180, roger. I gave you 36, right?
That's correct, 36 right.
Southwest 180, roger. Runway 36 right, taxi via Charlie, Bravo 10.
Copy, taxi via Charlie, Bravo 10, Southwest 180.
Jacksonville Center, Spirit Wing 621, ready for taxi.
Jacksonville Center, Bonanza 8 Bravo Whiskey, short of 25, ready to go.
Spirit Wing 621. Do you have the ATR inside over there?
Yeah, I have an ATR behind me.
Okay, Spirit Wing 621, roger. Runway 35, follow the ATR and cross runway 8.
Will do.
November 8 Bravo Whiskey, release for departure, clearance void if not off in 5 minutes. If not off in 5 minutes, report your intentions this frequency within 10 minutes. Frequency change approved.
Roger, release for departure. If not off in 5 minutes, we'll report our intentions this frequency. Frequency change approved. Correction, Bonanza 8 Bravo Whiskey.
Southwest 4084, your radar contact about 20 miles northwest of the Orlando Vortex. Maintain level 340.
Maintaining level 340, Southwest 484.
November 5 Alpha Juliet, you can expect the visual or RNAV 35 left, whichever one you want.
I will take the visual for 35, and we have information Charlie for 5 Alpha Juliet.
5 Alpha Juliet, roger. Expect the visual approach runway 35. I'll have a downwind turn here for in about 10 miles.
5 Alpha Juliet.
November 411 Echo Foxtrot, requesting full stop, Jacksonville.
Or 5 Echo Foxtrot, roger. Runway 26, clear to land. The JAX winds 320 at 6.
26 clear to land, 1 Echo Foxtrot.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 362, heavy, we do flight level 370.
Delta 362, Jacksonville Center, roger. And there was somebody else, who was it?
West 5729, ready to taxi.
SkyWest 5729, Jacksonville Center, roger. Runway 26, taxi via Hotel Bravo Charlie. You have information, or actually you don't have an ATIS up there. The Jacksonville altimeter is 3015. Runway 26, taxi via Hotel Bravo Charlie.
Taxi to runway 26 via Hotel Bravo Charlie. Altimeter is 3015. SkyWest 5729.
And essential aircraft, I do have a YouTube channel. It's live streaming now. If you want to check it out, I put the handle in the chat. It's on YouTube. I'm going to be closing up here in about 15 minutes.
Yes, sir.
November 5 off Juliet, fly heading of 210, pilot's discretion, maintain 4,000.
Heading 210, pilot's discretion out of 4,000. Learjet 5 Alpha Juliet.
American 627, pilot's discretion, maintain 13,000, 13,000. The Charlotte altimeter is 3013.
Descend and maintain 13,000 at our discretion. Did we hear you correctly? Altimeter 3013?
The altimeter is correct and the readback is correct.
A for American 627.
November 5 Uniform Papa. Looks like you're pretty far down there. We just climb 5 Uniform Papa. Climb and maintain 5,000. You're like 2,400 feet there. You still got a long way to go. Just maintain 5,000. The Orlando altimeter is 3010.
Maintain 5,000 and 50. Repeat that?
Yeah, the altimeter at Orlando is 3010.
3010 Uniform Papa.
Jacksonville Center, Bonanza 8 Bravo Whiskey is about 1 to 2 miles to the northeast of the Gators VLR, northbound 2000.
All right, Bravo Whiskey ident, climb and maintain 3,000.
Ident up to 3,000, Bonanza 8 Bravo Whiskey.
All right, so good.
Center Bonanza 3542 Foxtrot, short of 25, holding for release.
Our 425 Foxtrot, roger, hold for release, remain this frequency.
Holding for release on this frequency, 425 Foxtrot.
So we got two guys departing an uncontrolled field at the same time, so I have to radar contact this guy before I can give this guy a release. So I'm just waiting on him to ident for me, which I haven't seen yet. November 8 Bravo Whiskey. I haven't seen the flash. Just click the ident button in your VATSIM client.
That's a flash, 8 Bravo Whiskey.
And JAX wing 64 holding short 35.
All right, there it goes. All right, Bravo Whiskey, radar contact 4 north of Gainesville, resume on navigation.
On navigation, 8 Bravo Whiskey, thanks.
Civil wing 64 after departure, flight runway heading, runway 35, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff, Civil wing 64.
Actually, Civil wing 64, flighting 030.
030, Civil wing 64.
Spread wing 621, runway 35, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 35.
November 4-2 Foxtrot, release for departure, clearance void if not off in 5 minutes. If not off in 5 minutes, report your intentions this frequency within 10 minutes. Frequency change approved.
We'll report our intentions within 10 minutes. Frequency change approved, 425 Foxtrot.
November Romeo Charlie India, Atlanta Center's offline, radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good weekend.
Subject to Unicom, frequency change approved. November India 5 Romeo Charlie India. Thanks and have a good weekend to you too.
See you later. November 5 Uniform Papa, fly heading 210, vectors to final. Expect the visual approach runway 36 left. November 5 Uniform Papa, fly heading 210, expect the visual approach runway 36 left.
210, expecting runway.
And JAX Flare 5 Alpha Juliet has Pensacola in sight.
Or 5 Uniform Papa, expect the visual approach runway 36 left, 36 left.
36 left, Uniform Papa.
Or 5 Alpha Juliet, clear visual approach runway 35.
Clear visual 35, 5 Alpha Juliet.
Or 5 Uniform Papa, just advise when you have information, Charlie at Orlando.
Yes, I have information, Charlie.
Thank you.
November 411 Echo Foxtrot, ready to taxi signature, just clear of 26 on Foxtrot.
November 1 Echo Foxtrot, taxi the RAM via Alpha Golf. Have a good night.
Signature via Alpha Golf, November 41 Echo Foxtrot.
SkyWest 5729 after departure, turn right heading 320, runway 26, clear for takeoff. SkyWest 5729 after departure, turn right heading 320, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
SkyWest, could you repeat that for SkyWest?
SkyWest 5729 after departure, turn right heading 320, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
After departure, turn right heading 320, clear for takeoff.
Spirit wing 621, fly runway heading, runway 35, clear for takeoff.
Southwest 180. Fly runway heading, runway 35, clear for takeoff.
Spirit wing 64, radar contacts, altitude.
Civil wing 64, 3000.
Jax. Spirit wing 64, climb and maintain level 190, clear direct FIPS.
190, direct zips.
Jackson Center 255, Uniform Papa. You told me to turn what heading?
Uniform Papa heading 210, 210.
210.
Or 5 Alpha Juliet, traffic's an Airbus 319, departing prior to your arrival.
5 Alpha Juliet.
Delta 404, contact Houston Center 134.42. Have a good weekend.
Over to Houston for Delta 404. Appreciate it, Howard. See you.
See you later.
Southwest 180, holding short runway 26 right, ready for takeoff.
Who's holding short runway?
Southwest 180 in Orlando.
Yeah, Southwest 180. You actually ended up at 18 left. I can probably go ahead and just depart you off of there, just save you from taxiing all the way back down. Just let's do this. Southwest 180. The winds are fairly calm out of the north, 340 at 5. After departure, turn right, heading 205, 205 degrees, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Southwest 180 after departure, turn heading 205, winds calm, thank you.
Center, can American 627 get the Raslin arrival for Charlotte since we're going uncontrolled shortly?
American 627, sure, clear direct Raslin.
Direct Raslin, American 627.
American 627, clear the Charlotte airport via direct Raslin, Raslin 3 arrival.
Clear to Charlotte via the Raslin arrival, American 627.
Are you planning on landing north or south there? Are you planning on the 1/8 or the 3/6s?
We're going to plan for 3-6 right.
American 627, thanks. Cross Raslin at and maintain 14,250 knots. The Charlotte altimeter 3013.
We're clear, American 627.
Jacksonville Center, American, Southwest, Southwest 2456. Good evening, my precious. We're 340.
Southwest 2456, Jacksonville Center, give me just a minute. Spirit Wing 621, radar contacts altitude.
Altitude 3,000.
Spirit Wing 621, roger. Climb and maintain level 3900, clear direct the Crestview VOR, Charlie Echo Whiskey.
Clear the Charlie Echo Whiskey and climb 390.
This is SkyWest 5729, radar contacts altitude.
Passing 33,000.
SkyWest 5729, thanks. Climb and maintain level 300, clear direct Alma.
Climb and maintain level 300, direct to Alma, SkyWest 5729.
Air 42 Foxtrot, idents altitude.
Passing 1,800.
42 Foxtrot, thanks. Ident for me, please.
We idented.
Oh, let's see if I can see the ident here. 42 Foxtrot, thanks. Ident received a radar contact about a mile west of Gainesville. Climb and maintain 3,000. Resume on navigation.
3,000 on navigation, 42 Foxtrot.
Southwest 2456, Jacksonville Center, squawk 2666.
2666, Southwest 2456.
American 629, cross Raslin, 14,250 knots. American 627, cross Raslin at 14,250 knots. Number 5 Alpha Juliet, runway 35, clear to land.
Clear to land, 35, 5 Alpha Juliet.
Number 5 Uniform Papa, fly heading 200.
200, Uniform Papa.
So I got to close up here, guys.
Yeah,
In about 6 minutes.
We're going to cancel our takeoff. We have an engine failure, engine number 2. We're going back to you.
Okay, who had an engine failure?
Southwest 180. We're going to cancel our takeoff.
All right, Southwest 180, Roger. You need to go back to the ramp.
10-4.
Southwest 180, Roger. Bravo 5 into the, well, you can, well, you want to go back to the same ramp you came out of, or you want to go to the one that's straight ahead of you?
If you don't mind, straight ahead of us.
Okay, Southwest 180, Roger. Straight ahead into the ramp. Have a good night.
Southwest 4084, requesting step away for 5 minutes.
That's approved. All right, 5 Alpha Juliet, if you're able, are you able to make Delta there?
We're able, 5 Alpha Juliet.
5 Alpha Juliet, Roger. You going to corporate GA or just the regular GA parking?
We're going to the regular GA off of Charlie for 5 Alpha Juliet.
5 Alpha Juliet, Delta Charlie, the ramp. Have a good night.
Delta Charlie to the ramp, 5 Alpha Juliet. Thanks for your help.
Welcome. 5 Uniform Papa, fly heading 200.
Taxi.
Number 5 Uniform Papa, fly heading 200.
Flying 200, 5 Uniform Papa.
Delta 16, runway 36 right, taxi via Foxtrot, Charlie, Bravo 10.
36 right, Foxtrot, Charlie, Bravo 10, Delta 16.
Potential aircraft. I'm going to be closing up here in the next couple of minutes for a training session. American 627, nothing further up there. Charlotte, my Atlanta offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved.
Over to Unicom, resume on navigation, American 627.
So all you guys here in the chat here, just stay here for just a minute. I just want to answer your questions here before I log off with you guys, but I'm just going to go ahead and cancel all these aircraft here. Server Wing 64, I'm closing. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved.
All right, going over to Unicom, Server Wing 64. Appreciate you tonight. Your YouTube channel's fantastic.
Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Southwest 1079. I'm going to be closing up. Sorry I can't get you all the way into Orlando. I would plan 35 right. That would be real world operations. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved.
Reply limit 35 right, frequency change approved. Southwest 1079. Good night.
Good night, sir. November 7 off of Foxtrot. Nothing further. Miami's closed. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved.
Over to Unicom, wonderful coverage. See you next time, 7 Foxtrot.
Thanks a lot. November 8 Bravo Whiskey, I'm closing. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Frequency change approved. Bonanza 8 Bravo Whiskey. Thanks. See you.
Number 42 Foxtrot. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good weekend.
Good night, 42 Foxtrot.
Skywest 5729. I'm going to be closing. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved.
Have a good night.
Southwest 4084. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Skywest 345, radar services terminated, frequency change approved.
Unicom for Sun Country 345.
November 5, Uniform Papa, radar services terminated, frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Southwest 2456, radar services terminated, frequency change approved.
Great, Unicom, Southwest 2456. Good.
Over to 239, radar services terminated, frequency change approved. Have a good weekend.
Have a great night. Good job.
Thanks a lot. Delta 362, radar services terminated, frequency change approved. Orlando's landing north.
Orlando's landing north, radar services terminated, frequency change approved. Delta 362 Heavy, thank you for the services tonight.
So you're welcome. Spirit Wing 621, radar services terminated, frequency change approved. Orlando's landing north.
Frequency change approved. Have a good training session.
Thanks a lot. See you later. Potential aircraft Jacksonville Center is now closed. You can monitor Unicom 122.8. All right, guys. So the guys that are still in the chat here, let me just answer a few questions. Let me see who's still in here. What we got? Let's see. Let me see what we got. Yep. All right. I think I answered that one. So yeah, Justin Kelly, I answered that for you. Yeah, we just randomly pick the code. The code doesn't matter. It's just that you say that you have it and we can confirm it. That's it. Pilots to say checking in. Yeah, Josh flies. Yeah. Usually it's the with you thing. I mean, checking in's fine. I mean, I get it. Like, you know, you don't have to say any of that. The with you thing is kind of annoying, but checking in is fine. That's fine. We don't really care so much about that, but the with you thing is kind of weird. You know, but you know, it is what it is, guys. You'll hear that even on real world frequencies, but it's a lot more common in VATSIM, but you'll hear it on real world frequencies, the same thing. All right, let's see. Josh Fly says you'd like to use on the VATSIM orientation test. They should have something about it. Yeah, I mean, it's not really a huge deal. It's all good. Let's see what were you saying? Thanks, I sorted it out. Oh, I see. Yeah. So yeah, the ATIS is published on VATSPY. So the VATSIM ATIS are all published on all the maps that they're around. So there's VATSPY, there's VATtastic, there's the VATSIM map. I think it's maps.vatsim.net. Any of those, you can see the active ATIS that's at the airport. You can plan your flight ahead of time, so you can see what the operations are, pick your arrival, and so on and so forth. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, Josh flies. Yeah. Well, it's all right. I didn't have the frequency cross coupled, so that's the way it goes. Hard to hear people on the ground. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, if you're not expected to. So people you guys are on the ground, don't worry about it. If you're on the ground, you might step on somebody. Until I cross couple the frequency, you're not going to know. It's okay. Like, we don't get mad. You know, we know what's going on. But the controllers aren't mad about that. Don't worry about it. But I'm just telling people because sometimes I can't hear who it was. So if I can't hear who it was, then I'm just going to say, I might hear one part of it. I might hear some guy say Pensacola or Orlando, or I might hear a bit of a call sign, and then I'm just going to reference that. So that's what I'm going to say. Let's see how vPilot for VATSIM destroys the audio quality from FSS. Huh. Interesting. I didn't know about that. Okay. Austin Bills, you're welcome, man. Thanks for flying. Appreciate it. Yeah, so MH Higgs, that's exactly right. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's what you're going to do. It's just you report your call sign, and even prompting the controller with your call sign is sometimes even better, like a cold call sign. So, you know, like Jacksonville Center, American 10, and then I go, American 10, go ahead. Now your call sign's in my mind, and then it's much easier for me to work with that. So sometimes that's even better. Nico Hartman, thanks, man. Appreciate the kudos. All right, Sergey, thanks a lot. Yeah, I'm going to get on some training. Justin Kelly. Oh, wow. All right, so thanks for Justin. I'm glad you're on VATSIM. You're going to love it. You get addicted. Yeah, sounds good, man. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and call the stream at the end here. Thanks for watching. You're watching Howard Snyder here on Radar Contact Lost. I'll have another stream up hopefully this weekend. Everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you.